Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining me here today. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, my top priority is to keep workers safe in Ontario. We are committed to vaccinating everyone in Ontario as quickly as possible. And to date, more than 3.5 million people have been vaccinated here in Ontario against this disease. And we're making real progress. Every dose is one step closer to keeping all of us safe. It is especially important to keep our frontline workers safe. This isn't just important to me, it's important to all of us as a whole. Each of us depend on our frontline workers to keep our province running and moving forward. To our frontline workers, building schools, hospitals, and homes, driving delivery vans, working the till at the grocery store, we have your backs. We appreciate your work, and we're continuing to do everything possible to keep all of you safe. Construction workers, whether they're electricians, insulators, painters, sheet metal workers, or roofers, are essential heroes. They're building our future and helping keep our economy strong. They also need to be at their job site to get their work done. They don't have the option of working from home. Today, I'm announcing more than 200 health and safety inspectors will be visiting more than 1,300 construction job sites across Ontario. Inspectors will be ensuring everyone on job sites answers screening questions about their health, ensuring steps are being taken to maintain physical distancing, and ensuring everyone is wearing masks and appropriate PPE where required. Public health measures need to be practiced while workers are on the job site and on a break, because this virus doesn't take breaks. Since the pandemic began, we've conducted 17,442 visits to construction job sites around Ontario. And during those visits, we've stopped unsafe work related to COVID-19 issues 26 times. Trust me, it's not our goal to stop work, issue tickets, or fines, but we do it when we have to keep workplaces and workers safe. Aside from these construction inspections, we're continuing our blitzes in other crucial areas that are open during the shutdown. Starting tomorrow, we're bringing our hotspot workplace inspections to 3 jurisdictions where we've seen COVID cases rise to really concerning levels over the past few weeks, especially with the new variants spreading rapidly. We'll be visiting discount and big box retailers, warehouses, factories, and food processors this Friday and Saturday in Ottawa, Toronto, and York region. We'll be on the lookout for anyone violating COVID-19 safety requirements. Last week in Peel and Halton regions, we visited more than 200 essential businesses and issued 67 orders and 16 tickets. And we won't hesitate to do it again. We'll be knocking on the doors of hundreds of workplaces. Let me be clear, we will be taking action against people and businesses that violate COVID-19 safety requirements. Individuals like managers and supervisors can be fined up to $750 on the spot, and corporations can be ticketed much more. But again, issuing fines and tickets is not our goal. Our goal is to keep all of Ontario's workers safe. These inspections are just one way that we're doing that. Since last year, we've also developed hundreds of guidance documents for all types of businesses on how to operate safely during this pandemic. Please visit ontario.ca/COVID safety for sector guidance, workplace safety plan templates, self-isolation and return to work information, and much more in multiple languages. These actions we're taking will help reduce the spread of this deadly virus and the rapidly spreading variants and keep our workplaces safe for workers, for business owners, and for customers. Thank you, and I'd be happy to take questions.
First question, please.
From Sarah Mochat-Zedai at Toronto Star. Please go ahead.
Hi, Minister. I know that the enforcement efforts are, coming alongside the new plans to ensure essential workers also have access to vaccines. I'm wondering, when it comes to workplace vaccination clinics, is there a sense of how much it will cost employers to host one of those, since one of the requirements is that employers are able to fund the organization and administration of the clinics?
Well, I can tell you we're doing everything possible to vaccinate as many essential workers in Ontario and all people in Ontario. I'm proud to say that millions of people have been vaccinated, millions more are ready to be vaccinated, and we are moving mountains to ensure that we vaccinate people in these hotspot regions in workplaces. As you saw last week, Sarah, we were out in Etobicoke at a faith organization doing vaccinations there. We're at Apotex in a workplace vaccinating workers and people there. We're going to continue to ensure that once we get supply, we rapidly get essential workers and all people vaccinated here in the province of Ontario.
Follow-up?
Yeah, you mentioned one employer there, Apotex. I'm just curious, on top of the guidelines that we already know in terms of eligibility for workplace to be a workplace clinic or site, what are the types of criteria that you're looking at for which employers will be prioritized as clinics?
Well, look, it's important that we vaccinate as many people as quickly as possible. That's how we're going to defeat COVID-19. And I know the Ministry of Health and the Minister of Solicitor General are leading that effort. But again, Sarah, the issue is we do need more supply. All levels of government have to continue taking action to defeat COVID-19. One of the things we've been doing is stepping up enforcement. It's one tool in the toolbox to ensure that COVID-19 doesn't enter workplaces. I'm proud to say that we have a huge team of more than 200 Ministry of Labour Training and Skills Development inspectors going on to construction job sites over the next number of weeks. More than 1,300 sites are going to be visited, and we'll use every resource necessary to protect the health and safety of all people in Ontario.
Next question.
A reminder to press star 1 if you have questions on the teleconference. Next up is Randy Rath, CHCH TV.
Yeah, sorry. Hi, Marty.
Hey, Randy.
If construction sites are such a problem, should they be shut down until you can get the workers vaccinated at them?
Look, Randy, I love those construction workers, those 500,000 people, women and men that have been working every single day building that critical infrastructure that all of us have depended on. They've been working diligently. They've been doing a good job. As I said, nearly 18,000 job sites have been visited during COVID-19, and they've been doing overwhelmingly a good job. But we have to always be vigilant. That's why we're launching another inspection blitz on job sites to ensure that workers are safe, playing by the rules, and that we limit or reduce or eliminate COVID-19 from entering job sites.
Follow-up?
But that doesn't really answer my question. Would you think it's acceptable for them to be shut down on a temporary basis until we get this thing under control?
Look, construction has played a key role in helping us get through COVID-19, Randy. They've been building our hospitals, our assessment centers. There's 4 rapid builds because we're expanding the long-term care home beds by 30,000. Those jobs are going to continue, and it's important that they continue. Again, there's been real gains made in construction. I remember in those early days of the pandemic when we had opposition parties at Queen's Park and some others telling us to shut it down. More than 500,000 people work in construction, including 65,000 women. And we have to ensure that we continue to be vigilant and to beef up enforcements to keep those workers safe.
That was last question. Thank you, everyone.
Just again, going to the fact that will construction work or sites be shut down? That's what we're all asking and looking forward to the answer to.
Look, I'm not going to speculate. I can tell you that our government will always take action to protect the health and well-being of all of the people in Ontario. But again, there's thousands of construction workers out there doing essential work, building those hospitals and long-term care homes. My job as Minister of Labour, Training and Skills Development is to ensure that they're working safely on the job, and that's why we're beefing up enforcement.
So that means that construction sites won't be shut down?
We're going to continue to do everything possible to keep them safe and to keep as many people working throughout this pandemic as possible.
Thank you.
Thanks.